It's award season in Hollywood, and Ion South Florida is on the red carpet. Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino is hosting the 4th annual PNC Bank Nonprofit Academy Awards. Today, 211 will be honoring all of the nonprofits for their dedication to our community. So let's go meet the incredible people involved. We're here with John Benz. Tell us a little bit about what's going to go on here today at this award ceremony.
A couple of things are going to happen today. One, the non-for-profits, which have been the soul of this community for a long, long time, have always excelled with little or no recognition. And today we're going to recognize some of the key leaders and the nonprofit agencies who've given so much to our community over time.
Tell us a little bit why it's so important to be involved with the nonprofits and to award them on their achievements.
You know, nonprofits work so very hard in this community. They really envelop the safety net of our entire community, especially in the human service field. So when 211 comes out and awards agencies and programs, it makes people really feel special and valued, that the difference and the hard work that they're doing is seriously making wonderful outcomes for our community and for our residents and our entire community. So it's just so special that 211 really comes out and makes it really splashy. There's like red carpet and the room is beautiful and it's really like the Oscars. So it's a great event, and the nonprofits we so appreciate, and United Way, we're such a big fan of 211.
Tell us a little bit about how 211 has really brought together all of the local charities and organizations.
Well, there's many organizations throughout Broward County who provide much needed services and programs for our residents. And what 211 does is really consolidate them in a place where an individual can go. For example, if a parent needs help, with child care and they're a single parent, they just don't know where to go, they're having trouble, they can call 211 and 211 will connect them with the proper facilities and proper organizations so they can get the much needed services.
Although there's only one winner in each category, all the finalists here today will receive cash award for their organization. The winner will be awarded $1,000, and each of the runners-up will be awarded 500 buckarooskies. We have spoken so much about the finalists, so are you ready to meet them? Are you ready to meet the finalists, everybody? Come on. Where are we at? Keep those hands clapping, everybody. Keep those hands clapping. We got everybody coming in.
I just want to say, I hope every single person in this room wakes up every day feeling wonderful about themselves, because you are the group that is saving lives, that are changing lives, that are taking care of people in our community. You take care of the frail, you take care of the young, you take care of the old, you take care of the sick, you take care of the healthy. And I will tell you, every one of us fits in that category at some point in our lives. Every one of us is frail at some point, or sick at some point, or unfortunate at some point. And it's the people in this room, whether you work for a nonprofit or whether you support a nonprofit, by virtue of you being here today, you are all phenomenal people. Thank you so much.
Give it up for Kids in Distress.
Tell us how it feels to receive such an amazing award today.
We are absolutely thrilled. We're thrilled not only for Kids in Distress, but also our partners from Memorial and from Legal Aid. Our workers work with over 350 kinship families every single year, and it's those folks who work in these neighborhoods every single day and impact and change the lives of those families that we're most thankful for.
Drum roll.
And this year's winner of the Rising Calvin Giordano and Associates Rising Star Award is Firewall Center.
The moment's getting to you. The moment's getting to you. Go ahead. Say your acceptance speech.
Oh, thank you very much. Definitely a surprise. We want to just thank everybody that has voted for us, and everyone that is, all the sponsors, PNC, and just this opportunity to be here. It's a privilege, and especially a rising star among so many amazing nonprofits in Broward County. It is really an honor. So we just want to thank you, and I know a lot of you don't know what Firewall Centers is about. I'll make it quick. We are not a computer organization. We set up firewalls in the lives of middle and high school students at risk in their schools, providing tutoring, mentoring, so that they not only can survive, but so that they can thrive and reach their potential.
Art Serve.
Come on up, come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a big round of applause.
Wow, this is both thrilling and absolutely humbling, because I look around this room and there are so many organizations here that we aspire to be, to live up to, particularly my colleagues that were in the same category. They're amazing contributors to our community. I'm so proud of our organization, and I could tell you, and everything we do in the community, and I could tell you that we're here for two reasons. Number one is the amazing Art Serve staff, small but mighty, all four of them, 7 days a week, morning to night, all over and all the things that we do in the community. They do so much with so little, and it's their profession, but it's really their passion, and that's what really makes it all the difference.
They told me to open it slowly.
Get it, Mike. Take your time. Slowly.
And Brown & Brown Insurance is proud to present the United Way of Broward County, Mission United.
They have like the biggest fan following here, I think.
And the winner is Joe Rogers, ChildNet.
I want to thank, I guess, 211 and all the sponsors for this. I also want to thank ChildNet and all the work that they do every single day. Of course, I always want to thank God. I also want to recognize Heather and Jan for the great work they did. They give us a little bit of time up here, so indulge me for a second, guys, because we don't get into this because of this. We get into this because of a passion. And I'm going to make you guys a little uncomfortable. ChildNet, if you don't know, oversees the foster agency, is the lead foster group, oversees the foster system here in Broward County. Foster kids every day, a handful of kids are taken from their home. Not from anything that they do, but because of neglect and abuse, something that's happened. And they're pulled from their parents. Many of those kids are fortunate and are reunited with their parents because their parents have gotten their situation back in order, but many more of those kids don't have that benefit, and those kids then are looking for permanent homes. If the kids are babies, they usually find those permanent homes, but as those kids get older and older, those kids start to languish. And I talk to people all the time and say, what we need in this community is more foster homes, more adoptive parents to step in there. And over again, what I'm told is, but Joe, those kids have problems. You think? You got pulled out of your house. You think you would have a problem? Yes. The problem those kids have, they don't have loving parents. So I challenge each and every one of you, and I apologize if I'm making you uncomfortable, but I challenge each and every one of you to look into the foster system, look into becoming an adoptive parent, and let's try to make sure that these kids grow up in the loving homes they deserve. Thank you very, very much.
And the winners are Patricia Zeiler with the Downtown Fort Lauderdale Transportation Management Association.
So make some noise for our winner, everybody.
It's my privilege and my organization's privilege to serve people who are in two very different groups. We serve underserved and elderly folks with free transportation around Greater Fort Lauderdale 7 days a week. And we have an opportunity to help stimulate economic development in the city as well with transportation we supply on the beach in Las Olas. It's a great privilege to help folks get around Greater Fort Lauderdale and experience our wonderful, beautiful environment, but it's a great privilege to help folks who don't have the ability to get around on their own to get to just basic services. So I appreciate this honor very much. Thank you, 211.
Okay, and the winner of the Nonprofit Organization of the Year goes to Broward Partnership for the Homeless.
Come on up, Broward Partnership. Pump it up, Slimbo.
I am so surprised. Thank you to the sponsors, to all of you. On behalf of the Board of Directors, our staff, and my colleagues at Table 39, we applaud all of the nominees, all of the winners. Broward Partnership opened 15 years ago this month, and over that time, we've been able to reduce homelessness in Broward County by touching the lives of 20,000 men, women, and children, and every organization in this room helped us do it. Thank you.
And the winners are Dr. Susan Whitmire, Children's Diagnostic Center, and I, Lorraine Thomas, Children's Home Society of Florida.
Make your way over to the podium. Say hello to everybody.
Thank you. Well, I will tell you that it never occurred to me. I'm the Susan Lucci of this award. I've been here before, but I never occurred with Lorraine and Tony Karat and Marcia. I didn't prepare anything, but anyway, I am very, very grateful to all of you. Children's Diagnostic and Treatment Center would not exist except for the support of all the not-for-profit children's organizations in this community, as well as the CSAD and the CSC and all our donors. I want to thank also our wonderful board, our volunteers, and our fantastic staff. Thank you so much.
I want to thank all of you out there. This is a great honor. I never thought I'd ever have an Oscar. And thank you, CHS, for putting me up for the vote. I never expected to win this, but you know what? All of you need to keep up the good work. Our kids, our children depend on it. Thank you.
The winner of the Just In Case So Award is Rebuilding Together.
I'm shocked. I was so busy working on the Publix Community Choice Award that it didn't even occur to me that we could win the Just In Case Award. So we're flattered, and like I said, I'm in complete shock.
There were many nominees. The winner of the Community Choice Award is the Girls Choir of South Florida, 2 years in a row.
Here she is. Come on up and get your Oscar. Say hello to everybody.
Wait a minute.
She's going straight to the paparazzi. You don't have to say a word. It's all good. You want to go? Okay, go ahead.
I am so honored to be here today. Our mission, the Girl Choir of South Florida's mission, is to transform girls' lives through musical excellence. And it's something we aim to do day in and day out for over 150 girls throughout South Florida. And the musical excellence is what we do, but along the way, what happens when kids come together in any creative endeavor, where they have to work as a group, is a transformation in themselves. They learn about their community, they learn about each other, and they learn about themselves.
Wow, that is an incredible award. Tell us a little bit about how it feels to receive such acknowledgement.
Well, to receive this award from the Children's Services Council of Broward County is just unbelievable. They do so much for the community and so much for Handy. We're so proud, and this guy here, Lamont Dennis, is what it's all about.
Tell us a little bit about your experience here today.
It was a great experience. It was something new. I never expected this.
really, truly, without Henny, there would be no Lamont Dennis. It's been just a great blessing to my life, and me and all my brothers and sisters that are there, we're just a big family. And because of Evan, we can survive and we can do it.
Congratulations to all of the award recipients here today, and thank you for all your tireless effort you give back to our South Florida community. There's a lot to celebrate, so we're off to the after party. For Eye on South Florida, I'm Jessica Kuzavitsky.